Recently, we've been talking audio, and we got the whole distance from the microphone thing, and we got checking the levels on your camera if you're using, a camera like my ZV-1 here. If you're using a GoPro like this one, it's going to do some of the work for you. We've already talked about that. But one of the biggest banes of my existence is this environment, this room, cinder block walls, 3 glass walls because it's all windows, and a hard concrete floor. I'm pointing at the hard concrete floor. Don't get it twisted. Well, Clarity takes care of the exhaust fans for the obvious reason and all that, but I get a lot of reverb. So we're going to fix the reverb in this video with a plug-in, and then we are going to try to fix something else, which is this. And I'm holding it really gingerly because it doesn't take a whole lot, and the microphone cover for the Rode wireless mic pops off. We're going to fix that, and we're going to talk about this because when I record in this room, I tend to move my head around, and the audio, if I turn my head, or I turn my head the other way, or I go up, or I go down, the audio tends to get wonky, right? We get some clipping, or we get some noise, and I've never been able to clip the microphone up here really well because it ends up going underneath and everything. So I really want to hang it off of a sweatshirt like this, where I've got it here. And I also like to do, like when I'm just wearing a t-shirt, I'll clip it somewhere it's out of the way, or just kind of bunch up the shirt. I don't know. Either way, we're going to talk about all this stuff in today's video. So I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Notice I'm not clipping. And we're going to play some of the audio processed, unprocessed, etc., and take a look at these plugins and everything else that I've got, one of which is this. So let's start here with the Davinci. I don't know how to pronounce that. Can you pronounce that? I certainly cannot. I don't need to. It was $8 on Amazon, and it solves a problem. And by the way, the Hero 12 is off frame this way so that it'll pick this up. It's interesting because that's the Hero 12 with the latest 2.0 firmware, and it says it gives you a linear mode with the max lens mod. So comment below. Let me know what you think the Hero 12 footage looks like. Does it look okay? It's showing my desk in a lot of glare. There, that's better. So what we're going to do is open the package, and it comes with some wind muffs. We don't need them. They ended up on the floor. This is what I want. So I saw this used somewhere else, but the products weren't available. Hopefully these still are when you're watching this, and I will leave links in the description below. By the way, nothing in this video was given to me. I paid for it all on my own. But we have a really thin, a waffle thin piece. It's double-sided tape. And look at this. This microphone's on. So like I could actually use this audio, right? It's pretty cool. But we're just going to place this, and I'll show the Hero 12. We're just going to place it right about like that, so you can see it. There. So all we have to do is peel this guy off here. And I know I'm sort of tinkering in today's video, but hopefully it's informative. Hopefully it's entertaining, just like all my other videos. Oh my goodness. I don't have the fingernails for this crap. All right, so I got my tweezers out. There, we finally got it off of there. I know, who else does this with 2 cameras? But there you go. You can see I've got it off of there, and I've got this guy here, and we're going to apply it with the little tab sticking out to the front. But we need to make sure we don't cover the mic input jack, because I still want to use that. The lights, I couldn't care less about. And we need to not cover the holes, too, because those holes will still help hold the wind muff in place. So we're going to tamp that down nice and firm, right? And fold it over the side. And that should allow us to peel up. Oh, look at that. It's just working. To peel that up. All right. So now we have that. We can set it. Will it sit down? No, it's got a button on it. We'll set it down gently like that. Notice on the underside here, we can see that there are 2 red clips. These clips are hooked into plastic, and they hook into the little holes here. I'm really upset. I mean, for an expensive microphone setup, and it's fairly expensive. It's, what is it, $200? It just doesn't work all that well to hold it in. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually just kind of fluffing it out, kind of. I don't know, what do you want to call this? Leave a comment below. What do you want to call this? But it's fluffing it. Yeah, that's really bad, John. Don't use that word. We are moving the fibers out of the way because we want as positive a connection as we can get. And we're just going to try to line it up and then work it into place. And I'm going to hold it down like that. Oop, what did I do? Did I turn the mic off? I don't know. Did I turn the mic off? But yeah, we're going to stick that down. And while we wait for that to work, what we're going to do is talk about the plugin that I found. Unsurprisingly, it's Waves. They did the Clarity VX plugin that I've been using for, 18 months now, almost 2 years. They did the Brighter, the One Knob Brighter plugin that I've been using for a few months now. Did you notice my audio on my motovlogs get just like 10% better, a little bit brighter, a little bit easier to understand me? Hopefully it worked. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. But One Knob Brighter was great, and I also found at the same time dereverb. It's Clarity, and I'm looking over there because that's where the screen is. It's Clarity VX dereverb. I wanted to get it right. Okay, I wanted to get it right. Right now, as of this recording, it's $30. Not bad. I mean, between Clarity, One Knob Brighter, and really that sounds bad, but Clarity Deverb, so the three of those, for under $100, you can clean up audio really, really well. You know what? It's as easy to apply as the other plugins. You literally just install it, drag it into Resolve or your other editor software that takes VST plugins. They need to have that. And then once it's installed, you drag it onto a track, adjust as necessary, and you're good. Here's unprocessed audio. Right now, I'm talking, there's no processing on this, right? Yeah, how does it sound? Not great, right? And if I switch to the Rode microphone, if I have the Rode microphone, how does that sound? Yeah, it not great, right? But we've got audio examples for you. You know, I'm always testing this stuff. Even before I recorded this video, I sat here for 45 minutes playing with the ZV-1 and different mic setups. So we have a built-in mic test. This is a test recording. This is what we're recording. How much rain and everything is there? And then we have with the Rode mic. Here's a test of the Rode microphone. The previous one was the built-in microphone. And then we have, okay, this should sound different. This is the Purple Panda microphone, because I wanted to talk Purple Panda, right? Well, ooh, look at that. In focus, cinematic B-roll, right? Yeah, I'm just moving it slowly. Anyway, they sell them in a 2-pack for like $35 on Amazon, right? So again, I paid for all this out of my own pocket, and I'm pointing behind me because that's where my helmet is. I'm not touching the Purple Panda mic that's on there. It's set, it works. I don't want to mess with it, right? For a few dollars, I can just use a new microphone. So this one came in the 2-pack. It's plugged into the Hero 12 off frame. That way? I don't know. I've got another one that stays in my tour pack, and I did a video on that one up here. I do a dual vlog setup with it, and I just leave it in the tour pack in case I'm riding along and I meet somebody that wants to go on a ride and dual vlog. So that's 2, and then this makes 3, and then I've got a spare for whatever. So right now we're on the Rode Wireless Go. Yeah, that's what it's picking up, and I'm clipping just a little bit. Huh, interesting. It's a little bit closer. It's usually down here, and I don't clip anymore because I have that set on 19. And now, yeah, that's stuck on there really good. Check it out, right? So the question is, can I still get, yes, I can still get to it. I don't know what this is going to do to the Hero 12 audio. What did it do? It's still picking up audio. Okay, good. But now, just a reminder, if you're using a GoPro or Sony or Rode, any of these, they usually require this kind of microphone cable. Can I get that? 2 rings. This is the stock cable, right? It has 3 rings when it comes into focus. There it is. You can see the 3 rings. So Purple Panda microphones come with a 3-to-2 adapter. The technical term is TRRS to TRS adapter. But then when I plug that into my Rode mic, and I got it a little bit close, but I think it's good enough. I think I'll be able to do this without popping off the glue, right? There. Now I should be Yeah. Okay, so we're still picking up audio. Good. So now the Purple Panda is hooked through the Rode wireless into the Sony instead of from the GoPro. Here's the GoPro audio right now, by the way. That's what it sounds like when I talk. But I can clip this on my shirt, and I've got a really long cable because I was hooked to the Hero 12. I was tethered the whole time. Oh, I need a drink. Anybody watch Fast and Loud? You ever see Richard Rawlings with the whole, Miller Lite thing? Miller Lite is not sponsoring this. I'm like Richard Rawlings, but sitting down, no cars, and with whiskey. So basically nothing like Richard Rawlings. Anyway, now we're hooked up. So now I should have a really good, clean setup for recording my talking head videos, which I want to do more of because I want to do more Davinci Resolve tutorials. But the problem has always been with the audio. There's either reverb or it's too quiet or it's too loud. I want to get it repeatable and as close from the get-go as I can. Hopefully you enjoyed this little tinkering session and got some value out of it. And if you use the products I linked down below, you're helping to support the channel, but I want to know from you how well they worked if you bought them. So let me know. Leave me a comment below if you bought them and they worked out even bad for you. I'm curious because so far this stuff works pretty good for me. And now I've got a slightly more repeatable and consistent mic setup. So hopefully we can do more of these little chit chats. Are they good? Are they bad? I really don't know. But if you enjoyed this one, boop the like button. And then I'll go invite you to watch this video next, which YouTube has picked out for you. And here's the One Knob Brighter video. Yeah, go watch that one. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, until next time, remember the two mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.